Hey guys, Trekking It here for Card Care Extraordinaire. I know, that was corny. Anyway, hey, I'm just here to give you an idea of what I use my cars. I've got a 2011 Dodge Challenger and a 2013 Kia Sorento EX. Challenger's in a titanium color and the Kia's in a black, like gloss black. Just the basics. You'll see the majority of what I have here is all Meguiar's products. Keep in mind, I do not get reimbursed by Meguiar's. I do not physically endorse them. I'm not paid by them or anything of that nature. I just really like their stuff as opposed to any others on the market. Been using it for years. That's why I stick with them. It's always been tried and true and worked out very well for me, including using them on some pretty high-end cars when I had a detailing business. Anyway, we'll get started here real quick. Just the basics. You see the chamois. This is actually a rubber type chamois. I got this thing years ago. It has stuck with me. It's probably about 10 years old. Works absolutely fantastic. Completely recommend if you can find a rubberized one, get it. Just make sure it's like really soft rubber. Not something that's going to be hard. There's a lot of different chamois on the market. Get one that works for you. That's probably the best thing I can say. If you think it's going to work for you, by all means go for it. And definitely take care of your chamois, and it will take care of you. Like I said, I've had this one for about 10 years now at least. um, and, I wash it out every now and again, get all the dirt out of it. Make sure there's no little rocks, sticks, thorns, anything like that in it that'll scratch the paint on a car on me. Anyway, just to give a quick start, the Meguiar's Gold Class Rich Leather Conditioner, Cleaner Conditioner. Um, Again, on my Challenger, I've got leather, of course, the steering wheel, the armrest, and either armrest on either side of the car. Otherwise, the majority of the car is not leather. However, my Kia, the seats are all leather, the armrest. It's a lot of leather in that car, and I completely recommend this stuff. It's a two-tone leather that I have. It goes seamlessly from one color to the next without, streaking any dirt, darkness, anything else like that to it. Works out really great. Next is the Meguiar's Natural Shine Protectant. Basically, the equivalent to Armor All. Everybody knows what Armor All is. The big difference for this one is, and I'm sorry about the camera jumping here. Big difference for that one is, it's not as harsh as Armor All, and it's not quite as greasy once everything is said and done. Just follow the directions, and it'll do just fantastic for you. Like I said, I've used this stuff for years and completely recommend it. This is something new. I actually just found this within the last week or so. It's probably been on the market for a little while, but I just found it. The Meguiar's Perfect Clarity Glass Cleaner. Yeah, I know, like you guys need me to tell you what it is. Anyway, follow the directions on this stuff, and it works unbelievably. The paper towels that people use today, it's ridiculous. Everything streaks. If you're a smoker, your back window, you just can't get it clean. I completely recommend this stuff. You're probably going to have to go over the back window a couple of times. I'm not going to kid you. But you can use any paper towel whatsoever, no matter how bad it flakes off, becomes dust, whatever. Just keep at it, and everything will come out normal. Then, of course, there's Rain-X. Anybody that knows me knows I recommend Rain-X, especially, on a car's windows. You can pretty much see through any storm. That's why I love this stuff so much. Meguiar's Ultimate Wash and Wax. Guys, I gotta tell you, I like this stuff, but that's my opinion again. You don't have to use this. It's not gonna put, when it says wash and wax, it's not gonna put a giant shine on your car. I'm telling you right now, that only comes from manual labor. It will protect the paint job a little bit longer. Anybody that knows an older car, especially like older Camaros and Firebirds and stuff like that, for some reason their paint jobs weren't as good as they should have been. And I've always worried about that with other makes and models of cars. Like I said, I've always used Meguiar stuff. I just grabbed this stuff one day. It seems to work out pretty well. It smells pretty good too, actually. And, you can pretty much go with any of the Meguiar's washing stuff. It all works good. I've used pretty much all of it. Now, the Hot Shine Foam for your tires. Again, stuff works fantastic. Recommend it. One thing to go along with that was I happened to be in a dollar store one day and I found this. What this is basically just a curved pad, just a foam pad on a handle. Again, paid $1 for it. Actually, I think I bought like 4 or 5 of these things because I wasn't sure how well it was going to last. Anyway, completely, totally recommend anything to put that stuff on. Spray that on the tire and then go over it with that. That way you don't get the gunk all over your hands. I mean, if you're going to wear gloves, hey, by all means, go ahead, use a towel, do whatever you want to do with it. But it just makes it so much easier to go ahead and get an applicator of some sort. Along with the wheels, the Hot Rims all-wheel and tire cleaner. You cannot go wrong with this stuff. It is good for pretty much every rim. The rims on my Challenger are not chrome, but I guess you could kind of say they're like silver painted, I guess. I'm not sure. Anyway, I've used it on my Challenger and also the rims on my Kia, which are chrome plated. Works fantastic on both of them. Totally recommend it. To go along with that, I got this brush from another auto parts store. Basically just so I can get into, in between the bits of the rim and everything else. Again, on a handle, spray that stuff on, it becomes a foam, and then just scrub away and then hose it down, and that's it, you're done. I mean, stuff works great. Gold Class Carnauba paste. Like I said, you're going to have to do manual labor if you want your car to shine. There is the cleaner wax in a bottle that Meguiar's makes, which I used for years. There is this stuff actually in a bottle, kind of, that I've used for years. I stick with this for the simple fact of the applicator is actually right here. It's inside. Little applicator pad. It's got a cover to it, and then it sits on top of the Carnauba wax. You put the stuff on, let it dry to a haze. Again, I stress, let it dry to a haze. Don't try and take it off right away, but don't leave it on all day either. Then go ahead and wipe it down with a terry cloth towel. Always go with terry cloth. Don't use microfiber or anything else. Microfiber, I know what they say. It's not going to scratch your paint. The hell with that. It will scratch your paint. Yeah, actually, no. I rephrase that. It's not going to scratch your paint. It's going to scratch your clear coat. And that's where everything goes. So, get away from the microfiber. Just stay away from it. Stick with terry cloth. Make sure it's washed. Make sure it's gone through, if you like, leave it out to dry, just air dry or something like that, or you can get and put it through a dryer, which will help kind of fluff it up a little bit more. But don't use any type of fabric softener on it, because this fabric softener will also transfer to your paint, and it will do, that's where you get a lot of swirl mark in the paint when you're putting the application on and whatnot like that when you go to wipe it off. That's why it doesn't look like it's taken correctly. Anyway, guys, I've taken up enough of your time. Again, we'll just run through this one last time. Hot Rims Wheel and Tire Cleaner. Hot Shine Foam for your tires. Make them nice and shiny. The Ultimate Wash and Wax polymer technology. Again, I just grabbed the stuff. It seems to work out pretty well. I like it. You can make your own decisions. Rain-X. Go out and buy Rain-X. I cannot stress this enough. Get the stuff on your windshield. You'll thank me later. Meguiar's Perfect Clarity Glass Cleaner. The Natural Shine Protectant. Again, for your dashboard, anything else like that. Stay the hell away from the other crap. You know what I'm talking about. And Meguiar's Rich Leather Conditioner, Cleaner and Conditioner. Again, great stuff. Totally recommend it. And Shammy. Alright, guys. That's it. I've taken enough of your time. Happy car care, and good luck, and hope everything turns out great. Bye-bye.